Josh Feuerstein here. You know, one of the toughest things to learn to do in life is simply to forgive ourselves. You know, there's going to be times and situations and circumstances in your life that you're going to make mistakes, things that you won't be able to undo. Maybe something that you've said, maybe just a bad decision that you've made. And the product of its failure is leaving you with guilt and shame and embarrassment and humiliation and eventually bitterness, not even at anybody else, but at yourself for making a wrong decision. You know, one of the things that I find, in fact, if you've ever been to a wedding, you've probably heard the preacher quote from the book of Corinthians when he begins to talk about what love is. Love is thoughtful, love is kind, love is long-suffering, but love is forgiving. That means that in order for you to forgive yourself, you have to love yourself. Oftentimes when we don't love ourselves and we feel bad about ourselves, whether it's a product of our own mistakes or things that people have been feeding into our minds, negativity, that's why it's important that you don't surround yourself with negative talkers and haters. You have to surround yourself with people that speak life into you, because when you begin to believe that and you no longer love yourself, you have a harder time forgiving yourself, because forgiveness is a product of love. That's why we find on the cross when Jesus came down and he forgave our sins on a cross, it was a product of his love for humanity. And so I challenge you today. Maybe you're going through a situation in your life. It seems like all of your relationships around you are falling apart. Why? Because if you can't love your neighbor as yourself, you see, you cannot give to your neighbor what you yourself do not possess. And oftentimes we go through those situations and seasons in life where it just seems like all of our relationships are going bad, but really it's because we don't love ourselves. In fact, do you realize that the reason that some men beat their wife and commit spousal abuse, it's not because they hate their wife, it's because they hate themselves and they take it out on their wife. You see, this is the product of unforgiveness and not loving you. So I challenge you today to allow the love of God to come into your life and transform your heart, to allow you to forgive and love yourself. Look, if he took your sin and your mistakes, your failures on the cross and forgave you, then you should be able to forgive you as well. So God bless you guys. I hope that you take a moment, click share on the side or the bottom of this video. That's how this message gets to the hurting people that need this message of healing and hope. So would you take a moment? Would you click share on the side, the bottom, like and comment below? I love hearing from all of you. And let's do life together. If you're not my friend already on Facebook, click my name at the top of the video and let's be friends. God bless you guys. Have a very, very beautiful day.